Dick was really extra special. You know, he had a certain charisma that came out of him.
On the lane is a given. It's what he did off the lane that separates him from movie stars, from other athletes that want to get paid for autographs. You know, he was just there.
When I lost to Dick Weber in Vegas, something happened to me that I would never believe happened. I wasn't angry. I couldn't believe that.
He was the greatest ambassador. He'll never be forgotten in the game of bowling.
We welcome you back to the 5th edition of the Dick Weber Open, one of the all-time greats on and off the lanes in the world of bowling. 30 career PBA Tour titles, won PBA titles in 6 different decades. That's just an amazing
stat. Is that true?
Yeah, it's up there. Of course it's true.
6 different decades.
Yeah.
You know, and the thing about it is, when you knew Dick, you really forgot about his accomplishments on the lanes, because off the lanes, he had so much charisma. He never met a stranger. He was just such a good guy to everyone. It didn't matter if you were a 13-time titleist or a no-time titleist like you, but he was just everybody's friend.
And I love that, the only father-son combo in the Hall of Fame. And there is his son, Pete Weber. Pete, the number 2 seed here last year, but finished 3rd. He's won tournaments named for Johnny Petraglia, Earl Anthony, and Parker Bone the 3rd. But courtesy of our friends over at Storm, you will now learn why today's tournament, named in honor of Dick Weber, means so much to PDW.
It's great. It really has been great. I mean, you know, going around the world with Dick Weber being your father, I mean, you know, because he did all the work and I just kind of sat back and let him do it. So, you know, it was very fun for me. And actually, since he's passed, I've kind of picked up the slack a little bit. Maybe I'm not the Dick Weber, but I'm trying to be.
Dick's impact on Pete was just support. What an awesome support system from, you know, even his mother. Just awesome, always there. I won't ever forget when Pete, right after Dick passed, the first thing Pete always did was call his father. And when he got done with qualifying, he walked outside to have a cigarette, as he always does, and he says, he looked at me and says, "What do I do?" Because that was the time he always called his dad. I said, "Call your mom. She wants to hear you too." He said, "Okay." So after every squad, with the timing, if it's not too late, he calls his mom and he talks bowling with his mom.
Once again, our thanks to our friends at Storm, the Bowlers Company, for providing us that feature. And that feature aired in-house, and obviously it caught Pete's attention and his wife Tracy as well, and he saw both of them get a little emotional. Tough time to be playing with the emotions as you get set to roll in the 2010 Dick Weber Open. Match number 2 of the day, waiting on the backside, 3 seed Pete Weber to take on Bill O'Neill, courtesy of his 226-200 win over Ryan Schaefer.